Oh, fair play to her. I was going to turn it off then, but I'm so glad we got that. See, you now see, she's just as bloody bad as I am, I tell you.
It was wasted though, wasn't it?
Hello everybody, it's Saturday and it's the start of another vlog. Well, it's probably, well I suppose it might be Saturday for you, but not this Saturday, next Saturday. But anyway, I was just thinking, in the last vlog we did about Storm Eunice, or Uterus, or whatever it's bloody well called, you obviously saw it was Lee's birthday, and I didn't show you what I got her, because you might all think I've been a tight bugger and didn't buy her anything. Well, I did. I bought her a personal plate for her car. So they came yesterday, so I think you can see that. So what is that all about? So obviously it's Lee June Massey, the end, LJM, and obviously MA55 is Mass. So it's Mass Lee June Massey. And it says home hairdresser thingy at the bottom there somewhere. So yeah, that weren't particularly cheap, let me tell you. But there you go. See, I'm not a tight ass. Bye. Oh, I forgot to say, watching the Mighty Villa this afternoon, we got Shipford. I hate Shipford, Watford. We got to beat them. If we don't beat them, you're going to see me really depressed this evening. In fact, I'll be beside myself. I'll be beside myself as well if we hammer them. But, I don't know. Do any of you not like football? Well, I obviously don't if I support Villa and Luton, do I? Bye. It's Sunday afternoon and we're getting gusts of 50 mile an hour again. I think it must be Armageddon. It's disturbing me. I'm playing flight simulator thing, X-plane in the Cratch, and it's disturbing me flying. It's all too much. So I think it must be beer o'clock. This could be beer o'clock with Paulus of Woodnome again, couldn't it? This is a fabulous beer actually. I don't know whether I've done this one before. This is Tribute Pale Ale. And it's 4.2%, so it's not a mad one. But I know I like this because I've had this many times before, and I even like it because it's gold. You know, the top's gold, and it's just lovely packaging, to be honest with you. Can't beat a bit of purple and gold, I say. So can I get done for flying an X-plane while having a couple of beers? I don't like this wind, I honestly don't. I might have to show you me flaps opening. Not on the X-plane, but on the boat if it gets windy again, because it seems to calm down for a few seconds as soon as I start bloody recording. I'll see if I can get me flaps going. Yeah, bye. Flipping heck! This feels worse than bloody Eunuch or whatever we had last. I think this is Storm Francis, is it? We've got this till Wednesday, you know. Dilly dilly. Lee?
Yes.
It's all too much, isn't it?
Yes.
It's kind of just calmed down a little bit now.
The wind was kind of going sideways. The rain was going sideways.
It's all too much, honestly.
So heavy.
Lee, you've had a nice day today, haven't you?
Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Well, you're not thanking me. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed on the boat playing my flight simulator. Where did you go?
We went to Beckwith Emporium.
Where's that?
Kind of Sywell way.
Near the aerodrome.
Yeah,
near the airport.
Mears Ashby or something like that. It's called.
Yeah, but Lee, what you don't understand is I took off from Luton Airport today and flew to Sywell to see you.
Oh, did you?
In X-plane,
We
yeah.
did pop in for a cup of tea. It's a very nice restaurant, which is, they called it their glass house, so it was obviously like a big conservative thing. It was massive.
What did you have for dinner?
I had a crayfish sandwich.
For dinner?
Well, it was luncheon, so we had a crayfish sandwich. There was light lunches and dinners and all sorts, and so yes, I had a crayfish
I looked
sandwich
at the menu, to be fair.
and chips that had coleslaw and chips with it, and then I had a white chocolate tart with raspberries and blueberries.
Cool, I haven't
and
had a
cream.
tart for years, I tell you. I tell you.
You should be so lucky.
I know, too old for all that nonsense now. And you'll
About 6 cups of tea.
Oh, you'll be paying for England. And now you're having a Doom bar in the special
I'm
glass
having a
again.
Doom bar. Yeah,
Your birthday ended on Friday.
Well, no, I'm still celebrating my birthday today, and then I haven't seen the kids because of wind, etc. So I'm.
What, do they not like seeing you when you're farting? I have to put up with it all the time.
Elongating my birthday.
Yeah. There's nothing like a bit of elongating, is there?
This hurts my wrist and my thumb because it's so
What, me
heavy.
elongation?
I'll have to have a pretend one, a nice one.
What, a dildo?
A glass, you fish.
You said you needed a pretend
yeah,
one.
the glass, because it's too heavy for my injuries, my afflictions, my hairdresser's thumb. And
Me, what did you get you for your birthday? You got some. Well, you tell them.
I bought a handbag and a purse.
No, we're not talking
purse.
about those. We're talking about the square thing that you've got.
My square thing.
Yeah, you're square. You're a square.
I
You're.
should go and get them. Well, I get the top.
You best hurry up because
Why?
I'm running out of batteries.
I've got a wet bum. There must be a drippage there.
Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. It's okay. She'll be back. This will all add to the extra time on the vlog, so I don't need to record so much this week.
I can't see them.
You have to put them up to the camera.
Pyjamas. It's a Route Master moquette. They're from the London Transport Museum, which I still haven't been to. I'm really upset. I need to go there. So yeah, but they're very hot.
So not only does she boat spot, she likes bloody buses.
I do like buses. So this is the moquette that was on the Route Masters.
I'll put the photograph up on the screen in a minute.
From the 60s and 70s. So.
Well, there you go.
So these are from my sister, my pyjamas. But they'll have to be lounging pyjamas because they're far too warm.
Well, you've got a fanny magnet.
For
Whatever's up
sleeping.
here, that's supposed. She still had the bloody window open last night. It's all too much.
I think my fanny magnet's not working as well as it did.
Oh dear.
Or the fire's just too hot.
Do you think it needs recharging or something?
I don't know. I left it off for a couple of days to see if it would, rejuvenate. I don't know.
I think it's all voodoo myself.
I got a new purse from the money that Paul's mum gave me and a handbag to match. So it takes me a long time to buy. I'm not really a handbag and purse kind of girl. It takes me a long time because I just can't be doing with having to sort it all out. But this one's looking very sorry for itself. I like this one because it had daisies on it. But now I've got to transfer all my shit.
I mean, seriously, right? This is for the blokes out there. What is this all about? Why do you have to have this? Oh, see, why do you have to have all that shit? Imagine blokes. I'll tell you what. If we put this in our pockets, women would get the wrong idea, wouldn't they? I'll tell you. It's just ridiculous. There ain't no money in it though. That ain't worth
No, I know.
shit, is it?
I know all these cards.
I'm like the
and
Queen. I don't have money.
My blood
Or
and
carry a wallet.
transport cards. I'll be a lifesaver. That's my, what am I? Stem cell donor card. Bone marrow donation thing. So.
I think that's
All
enough of that,
weird
don't
ass
you?
things, yes.
Should we
I
go
shall,
now?
get rid of things and. not even
What's
use
that? The condom club? The
Colonel's
Colonel's Club?
You're supposed to show that every time and then you get free stuff, but I've never actually shown it. I forget.
What? KFC?
KFC, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
That's fine.
That's it now.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Arse chicken. Fair play to her. I was going to turn it off then, but I'm so glad we got that. See, you now see, she's just as bloody bad as I am, I tell you.
It was wasted though, wasn't it?
Yeah, you didn't do an arse tickle or nothing, did you?
That shocked me.
Bye. Well, it's still quite windy. It's what day is it? Tuesday. And yesterday was really bad. I didn't do any video recording yesterday. I think it was the end of Storm Franklin, but blooming heck, it didn't half get windy. So it's almost as bad as Eunice or whatever it was that we had before. It's the lady of the boat. Early Lawson. Hi. Lee's up with some scratchings.
In a box that worked out.
So happy. That'll see off the rest of me teeth.
I'm going to limit you though. And about one at a time.
You're not going to hear you because of the wind. Bye.
Bye.
Hello everyone, it's Thursday. It's been a strange old week, you know. We haven't done a lot of filming, to be honest, because there hasn't been a lot to film. And the weather's kept us inside. It's been on and off windy since Storm Eunice, or Eunice or whatever, Uterus or whatever the hell it was called. Then we had Franklin. So, and it's just carried on like that, really. So I haven't put the stuff back on the roof yet because we've got some more wind coming in this evening by all accounts, and it's been a bit windy this morning. And of course we woke up this morning to news that the old Ruskies have gone into Ukraine. I don't really know what to say about that, but of course the fear-mongering has started about fuel prices going up, as if they need a bloody excuse for that. We only get 3% of our gas from the Ruskies, by the way, just so keep that in proportion, if you know what I mean, or keep it in mind when they say, here goes up your fuel again, another 40% on top of the 50% you just paid. And it's weird because I think the swans have heard all about it as well, because this morning they seem to be stocking up on kindling or nesting to keep themselves warm, you know, so they've obviously heard the old fuel prices are going to rise. Have a look at this. Lee's just gone off to give blood because she's a good person, you know, unlike me. I'll tell you what, my blood would probably be more at home if I went back to someone like Witchwood Breweries so they could take the hobgoblin out and recycle it, I tell you. So yeah, it's just started hailing or snowing. I don't know what it's doing. I tell you, it's just weird. It's Armageddon, I tell you. So I think that's just about it for now. I'm sure I'll pipe up on the other channel. I'm going to do something about the old Ruskies on living in a ditch, I think. And both on our YouTube and Rumble, because it'll probably get chucked off YouTube about what I've got to say about it. Not that I'm any expert in these sort of things, but I do have a conspiracy theory. So that might be a laugh. That's probably up already by the time you watch this. So yeah, what else am I doing? Not a lot really. It's very quiet at work. I've been playing X-Plane because I love X-Plane, and because I got this M1 Max Mac thingy doodah, it runs beautifully on it. So I'm going to learn to fly a 737 properly, you see, with all the startup procedures, and I know you all love that. I might film myself doing it because I'll be crashing all the time. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. I guess we'll see what happens today, and maybe I'll do a bit more filming later on. Speak to you soon, bye. I'll tell ya. Goodness me, look at it over there. Hope this camera's picking it up. done all my chores. I filled up my water. I let the fire go out last night, just so I could give it a good clean today. So I've done that and sorted all that. Is lovely and clean, and I've relit it, and we're lovely and warm in here. So yeah, it's time to settle down for the evening. Lee's at piloting or pilating or whatever it is. I don't know. It's all this thing, isn't it? I don't know. Isn't it like yoga? Do they sit there and go, I don't even know. But anyway, she seems to like it. So yeah, I just want to touch on our last video. I did the Storm Eunice thing. We got loads of views on that. I don't know why. Do they not like just me being a cock? Obviously they like us it being windy and seeing us thinking we're going to die. But yeah, so we normally only get, I don't know, 800 or 900 views on a video, and our subscribership kind of just sits at 1350, 1370, somewhere around there. Goes up and down as people get irritated with us, and you know, I can completely understand people getting irritated with us. But anyway, yeah, that last video got, well, we're heading now to nearly 5,000 views, and we've had about 70 extra subscribers, so that's quite nice. I'll tell you what, they won't last long once they start listening to us, will they? But yeah, so I was quite dumbfounded by that one. I did have a bit of a weird comment. I don't know whether I can find it now. Where are we? Comments. Sorry, I can't. Someone said, nice video, but we had to give it a thumbs down. I love comments like that, because it's like, oh, we need a bit of attention. Ask us why. So I'll indulge. But yeah, so I think that's about it for today. I'm settling down with a nice hobgoblin gold, as I normally do of the evening. Obviously I'm very concerned about what's going on in the world at the moment with the old Ukraine thing. Now, so I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow, not on Hannah the Narrowboat, but on living in a ditch. And I do implore you all, if you like the naughty part of me, is obviously quite a few of you have subscribed to Living in a Ditch on YouTube, but you really need to subscribe to it also on Rumble, because I don't think that channel's going to last long, because I think as what's going on at the moment, I'm probably going to do a few more videos than I have been doing lately on that channel, and YouTube are probably not going to like it. So I want to try and get more people onto Rumble, and I think that's a good alternative. I was watching or on Twitter or whatever, Getter or whatever, I don't know, some social network, and old Alex Belfield was on there. Now, I have a love-hate thing with Alex Belfield. I kind of like him because he kind of says what he thinks, but for me, he doesn't go far enough, and he turns into talking about himself all the time, which is a bit of an irritation. But yeah, there was a thing on there. He's gone behind a paywall now because he hasn't actually been banned off YouTube. He's talking shit. But yeah, so he's gone behind a paywall, and I'm thinking, well, why hasn't he gone on Rumble? Because you can monetize on Rumble, because on YouTube you have to have, I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to become monetized with adverts for AdSense or whatever it is. And Rumble, although I'm going to do another video about what I've learned about Rumble, for a small channel like me, it's not quite as it seems. But someone like Alex Belfield, I don't know why he put himself behind this paywall, because he could have just gone to Rumble and monetized that in exactly the same way as you do with YouTube. But I don't know, I just think all these monetized channels, I mean, Mayatusi did the same thing, and that failed. And Alex Belfield's not going to get anywhere near his 300,000 or whatever subscribers on his own thing, asking everyone to pay £1 a week. Now, while £1 a week might not sound a lot, if, say, there's, because I probably watch 10 to 15 opinion pieces on YouTube, and not all by what you would think I would watch. You know, people think, oh, I'm only going to watch people, you know, that are right wing. Well, that's just not true. I watch a variety of things because I like to get a balanced opinion on things. Now, let's say there's 10, okay, and they get banned or whatever from YouTube, and they go and do it behind a paywall and say £1 a week subscription, which doesn't sound a lot. Well, that then becomes a tenner a week, £40 a month. Yeah, I don't think it's the way. That's one of the qualms I have with our channel when people donate. Like, we've got the Patreon thing, although I think it's fantastic. I don't like people having to subscribe. I think there's a different way, and I have kind of got an idea on that, where people can just pay for what they get if they want to, but don't pay if they don't want to, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be giving away free stuff, basically. I've been giving away music and stuff, but there's a few other ideas I've got. But what I don't want to do is force people to pay for it. I want to say, okay, if you appreciate what we do, then you can give us a couple of quid for it. If you just want it, then take it. And that's kind of where I think I want to go. I couldn't imagine being behind a paywall. Mind you, I couldn't imagine having 20, 30, 40, 50,000 million viewers, to be honest. We'll only ever have 1,000 or 2. But there you go. So yeah, I think that's about all for me, little chat tonight. I've probably talked bollocks as normal. But yeah, we're having a takeaway tonight. I'm not quite sure yet what we're having yet, because I let Lee decide. So we'll see. Let's hope it's not bloody Italian, because I don't like Italian. Anyway, that's it. I'll speak to you soon. Hopefully we'll do a bit of video tomorrow, and then we'll whack the video up. Like I say, I'm going to do one on living on the ditch tomorrow, and we'll see how that one goes. See if that one gets us banned. Bye. Well, it's a lot nicer out here today, isn't it? Still a little bit of wind. I think we're now safe to put everything back on the boat, because I've looked at the weather, as you do, and it looks alright over the weekend. So yeah, I think that's the end of the bad wind. So let's sort the boat out, shall we? Bye. That's about it. I did do one extra thing with our can thing. Also, I can't remember what they're called, but I filled that with water just to stop that bouncing around. I can't remember what it's quite called. Isn't it weird, as you get older you forget things like that? Lee's bought some new plants. I don't know where they're going to go. I might even sit out on the secret bench in a bit and have a cup of tea, I say. Bye. The old swans are still at it over here, picking up blooming branches, well, twigs, and just moving them. I don't really know what they're doing. I suppose they're nesting. The other one's over there somewhere, look. And Hector doesn't seem too bothered. Got a little bit of a different setup going on today. I thought I'd try something. So you can see I've got forward and backward cameras. So I just thought it'd be quite good for vlogging when you're out and about, because sometimes you want it to be looking at us, and sometimes you want to see forward as well, but at the same time. Does that make sense? Probably not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I've sat outside for a bit and I've had a cup of tea. It's not beer o'clock yet. Anyway, I've only got 3 beers left, so I have to wait for the shopping tonight. Well, I think we're just about getting to the end of this vlog. Oh, I got a text message. That's Lee. So yeah, so I haven't done my other video on living in a ditch. I might do that at the weekend, because Lee's leaving me for the weekend. She's off up to Ipswich. I don't know whether I said that in the vlog already. So yeah, she's going back up and to that place she went with all the gin. I think it's her cousin in their shed. It's absolutely fabulous, to be fair. So yeah, so I'm going to be left all on me Todd. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'll obviously be watching the football on Saturday. I'll probably have a couple of beers. And I don't know what else. That's it, I guess. Nothing more to say. It's going to be nice this weekend. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. Hope you have a great week coming. And I think maybe if the weather does hold out, I might do a bit of bushcraft for the next video. So I want to make a wooden mallet, and I might even do a bit of cooking outside. We'll have to see how that goes. So see you all next week. Take care. Love you. Bye.